Hi, it's Milton. So, listen, real life happens, and we're going to take a break for a month, maybe 6 weeks, while my dear beloved producer Walker goes about the business of getting a liver transplant. It's hard to believe that those of us who live in the theater have real life problems, but it does happen. A couple of things. Walker did ask me to encourage all of you who have read the book or listened to the podcast to post a review. The publisher insists that people who buy the book look to other actors for their comments much more than they do critics. The podcast has been a shocking success. My personal thanks to all of you who listened to it. I had no idea when Walker talked me into doing it that we would still be at it after 100 episodes. One other thing, for anyone that might be in London, on Friday, the 8th of July, I will be at the National Theatre Bookshop. I'm signing books. It's not really a book signing, but I did tell them I'd be in town, and they said, do you want to come by and sign some books? And it would be great to meet anybody who happens to be in London. The other thing is, listen, the podcast, which comes out of my class, which comes out of my study with Stella Adler, is based on a really important idea. And the important idea is the necessity of a technique. Clearly, the title of the book, the title of the podcast is meant to be tongue-in-cheek. But the technique is there to give you a solid footing. I cannot urge you enough to work on the idea of having a technique. I love the quote, which I have in my book that I stole from someone. Talent without a technique is like having a Porsche with no gas. And I think it's an important thing to understand. I invite you to listen back over the podcast. I invite you to write me questions. And we will all be together again soon. Thank you for listening. And thank you for all your best wishes for Walker.